another training. Man, this is going to be an exciting training for you. You really want to make sure you got all your distractions out of the way. All the social media tabs are down. You're totally focused because this is going to be a skill set that if you learn it, the sky is the limit. Okay? This is our PS3 success blueprint. Okay? P, what is P? P is piquing interest. S is show the plan. The number 3 is the 3-way call. You're going to learn that. Now, this is how you sponsor, okay? How you sponsor people. So, in that, we need to learn people, okay? So, I'm going to show you a little bit about how to understand people so your sponsoring goes through the roof, okay? This is going to be a training that you want to make sure your team members get access to learn how to properly sponsor people, okay? So, let's get started. Know your customer. Now, we're going to implement a simple color coding system based on personality characteristics, okay? So, again, you want to learn people. And once you understand people, man, I'm telling you, it takes your business to a whole nother level. Now, let's talk about the yellows. Who are the yellows? Now, yellows are responsible for growing some of the largest teams in the network marketing industry. Now, a typical profession for a yellow will be a school teacher, a nurse. They're nurturers, okay? Now, here are some of the tips for sponsoring a yellow. With the yellow, you want to slow the pace, lower your volume, just speak calmly, okay? You have to curb your excitement. When they see that excitement, they look at it as hype. Okay, we don't want that, all right? Now, don't talk about the $20,000 a month. They will shut down immediately because the money isn't a driving factor for a yellow, okay? Now, yellows make up 35% of the population. So that's a clue. You want to target a whole lot of yellows, but you have to know how to interact with the yellow, okay? Now, some of their typical traits, they hate to be sold, okay? They hate aggressive sale people, okay? So you don't want to be one of those folks. So if you're going after a yellow, these are some things that can help you when you're in general conversation. Now you're tuned in to what characteristic this person may be. So this helps you in sponsoring that individual. Let's go to our next color. Blues. Tips for sponsoring a blue. Well, with the blue, you want to talk excited. This is really when you want to get excited. Blues, they love to have fun. I mean, you want to talk about having a lot of fun because this is what piques the blues' interest, okay? Blues make up 15% of the population, all right? Now, typical traits for a blue. They will be the ones in the room with the big funny hats and Hawaiian shirts so you don't miss them. They want to be seen. They're the life of the party, okay? Blues want to have fun. Blues just want to have fun. All right? They have a big personality. They jump from program to program looking for the fun, folks. That's what a blue is all about, having the fun. So this will help you when you're talking to individuals, having a conversation. You can tell based on their conversation what color they are. Now, they can have multiple colors, but one color dominates. So let's go to our next color. The greens. Now, in sponsoring a green, these are some of the tips. With the green, just feed them information and allow them to sell themselves. Don't try to close them. Give them a few weeks because they got to look at a lot of information. They're going to understand the comp plan, how the travel search engine works. They're going to know all that, okay? They need this time, okay? Greens make up 35% of the population. So that's a big portion of the population. Now, typical traits for a green. Very, very analytical and will analyze something to death, okay? That's just who they are. Don't take it personal. This is who they are. They will miss $1 million opportunity because they analyze too long. They like to study the compensation plan. They must figure out how the codes work with the matrix on the 10th level, okay? They can take an idea and take it to the next level though, okay? They believe they are the smartest people on the planet. You would know within 2 minutes of talking to a green, okay? So again, when you're having a conversation, have your ears open listening for the different color characteristics, okay? This is going to help you sponsor better. Okay, let's go to our next color. Reds. The typical profession for a red are usually CEOs of companies. Now, tips for sponsoring a red. Show them the compensation plan and the results. Documentation beats the conversation. This is what reds look for. Reds are not coachable. They have big egos. Okay? So you're going to know the red when they come into the room. They have the fancy suits, tailor-made suits. They have the fancy cars. You know, these are reds. All right? They like nice things. You want to enroll reds because they have a big Rolodex of powerful people with influence. Okay? Reds only make up 15% of the population. Now, these are some of the typical traits. They are money motivated. Show me the money. Don't talk about the family or the vacations. They don't care about that stuff. Okay? So when you're talking to a red, you know what it's going to take. Money. Reds get the job done, though. And everyone in network marketing is looking for the red because they sell, sell, sell. Again, folks, you can have multiple characteristics within yourself, but you have a dominant color. So you can take this exercise and kind of look at what color are you? What's your dominant color? The key is to know all about each color and try to become a little of each. This makes you a well-rounded person, so you will draw the type of color you are. So if you practice on understanding people, understand these simple color characteristics, you can try to become multiple colors, and that will make you more attractive in the marketplace, okay? So hope that helps a little bit, folks. So let's get right into it. Our PS3 system. The first step, you want to make a list of 20 people. 10 people who like to travel, 10 people who are business-minded, would like to earn an extra stream of income in their household. Now, very, very important. Do not judge, folks. When you make the list, open your phone. Don't judge, okay? Understand, our job is just to expose. That's it. We don't get emotional to the outcome. So we don't care what the person thinks about the opportunity because we're not emotional to the outcome. All we're in control of is exposing. Once we do that, we've done our job. Now it's on them to make their decision, okay? So never get emotional to the outcome because if you become emotional, you're hoping someone says yes because you're trying to get one. This can take you out of the game because your expectations, because you're emotional to the outcome, if you get a few no's, that'll take you out. That will take you out emotionally. This means you can make a list of 20 and you get 2 no's, and because you're emotional to the outcome, it takes you out of the game and you forget to call the other 18. So never make that mistake of becoming emotional to the outcome. This is a great skill set to learn, guys, because if you learn this skill set and you teach this to your team, guys, the sky is the limit for you, okay? So make your list. So when you have a new person coming in, you make sure they watch this training so they know exactly what to do. Have this permeate throughout your organization, the PS3 skill set, okay? So make the list. They make this as soon as they come in, okay? Now, second step, the P is peak interest. Now, how do you peak interest? We have 3 simple peak questions, okay? Very, very simple to do. And you want to study it just like this. If you're texting or calling, I recommend calling a person with a peak question, or if you're in person, using the peak question. Now, our 3 peak questions are, do you like to travel? Very, very simple. So if you're in general conversation, hey, what do you do for a living? Blah, blah, blah. Or I like your shoes. I like your hair. Just small talk. And then you come with the peak question. Hey, got a quick question. Do you like to travel? And you wait for an answer. Don't say anything after that because you're waiting on that yes or no answer. Okay? So, do you like to travel? Yes. That's a peak question. Now, second peak question. Do you keep your business options open? Pause. Wait for an answer. Let them answer yes or no. Okay? Third, this is for your busy people. Do you keep your options open to earn additional income in addition to what you already do. You wait for an answer. It's someone like a person like a real estate agent. They're already busy out there, a small business owner. This is the peak question for the business-minded folks, okay? The folks that are business owners, these are folks that have a busy people, a circle of influence. This is their peak question. Now, if they say no, you ask for a referral. If you ask someone, do you like to travel? They say, oh, no, I don't travel. Well, do you know of anyone that likes to travel? Get that referral. Do you keep your business options open? No. Well, do you know of anyone else that will keep their business options open and would like to earn a little extra income? You see, the go around. You ask for that referral, okay? If they say yes, respond by saying great and move to step number 3. Step number 3, the S in PS3 is show the plan. Get your prospects one of these tools, folks. These are your tools. Don't try to sell the business. This is when you're in that mode of getting one, I need to get one in my business. And you forget to utilize the tools that are already in place. Okay? So once they say yes, you say great. You say, okay, here's the information to show the plan. We have a company website or capture page from the company that you can utilize. The second is videos from our company YouTube channel. Go to the YouTube channel. There are a lot of videos that you can use to share the information. The magazine, great marketing tool. You put that in the hands of people, guys, that's going to be a powerful tool. Invite prospects to company webinars and calls. We do conference calls throughout the week for you. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays. We want you to win by simply getting them over to a website or a call. This is one of the most powerful ones here. A one-on-one with a Zoom presentation. You go over to zoom.us, get you a free account. This allows you to share your screen with the prospect all over the world. Okay? So if a person wants to know, well, how are the deals? You can go in because it's password protected. Our information is not available to the general public. But if you do it this way, you can set up a Zoom presentation, send them a link, and now you can share your screen with them. Okay? And you can show them the goods. Go into your portal. Allow them to see it. That's very, very powerful. So that one-on-one through Zoom presentation, awesome. The next is flyers, business cards with your website on it. Now, once you get them in front of the information, you have to set up an appointment to get that time. Don't just give them the information and don't set an appointment. If you give them the information, you want to make sure you set up a time that you can follow up with them to see what their thoughts are. What do they like best? So, example, if I talk to someone, they say yes, they have their options open, they keep the options open for travel. I would say, okay, look, I'm going to give you this awesome website. It's about 20, 30 minutes. When would you have time to look at the information? I'm going to wait. If they say tomorrow at 3 o'clock, okay, so tomorrow at 3 o'clock, you would have had time to watch the 20, 30-minute presentation. Yes. I said, okay, I'm going to write that here on my calendar. So I'm going to pull out my phone in front of them. Or if I'm over the phone, I'm going to let them know I'm putting this time and date on my calendar. Okay? So when I do that, that lets them know I'm serious about my business. All right? And make sure when you get that time, you call them at that time. Don't be late. Make sure you're not late. Okay? Call them up and then you set that time. Now, the next step, okay, is very, very powerful. Now, in this step of show the plan, don't come off as needy. Remember, we are simply exposing. That's our job. That's what we are in control of, okay? Now, the three-way call. Follow up and three-way call, guys. This is very, very powerful. This is the most underutilized tool in our industry is a three-way call. Don't try to do this on your own, okay? Because when you do a three-way call with your senior business partner, what this does, it shows the prospect that it's more than just you helping them. They got another party that's going to be willing to help them also. That goes a very, very long way. Now, set up a time with your prospect to see what they like best, okay? Now, remember, pencil in this into your calendar, or if you're on your phone, you make sure you let them know that you're penciling this in on your calendar, okay? It looks very professional also. Lets them know that you're serious about your business. Now, this is an example. This is you. What is a good time to follow up and get your thoughts? The prospect. Tomorrow at 3. This is you. Okay, I'm adding this to my calendar. We will speak tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Okay? This is you again. You're going to love it. Have some excitement when you're sharing it. Okay? You're going to say something like, you're going to love it. Okay? It's going to blow your mind. Whoever the prospect you're talking to. So it's going to blow your mind. You're going to love it, John. You're going to love it, Mary. It's going to blow your mind. Okay? So this creates a little curiosity. Like, wow, it's like that? Yeah, it's pretty powerful. And so now they're more inclined to look at the information. Now, you've set up the three-way call. You set up the time. This is when you want to go to your senior business partner. You can text them or call them, let them know you have a three-way call set up for 3 o'clock tomorrow to see if they're available. Okay? Be very respectful of your senior business partner's time. They have families too, so you want to make sure their schedule is available. Okay? They can look into their calendar and see if it's available. And then boom, you can set that up and they will be on standby. Okay? Now, next step. Very, very important. How to edify your senior business partner. There's something called third-party calling and edification. Edification is key. It's key. Now, this is the triangle, how it works. Now, this is you at the top. Now, what you have with the prospect is trust. This could be your friend. They know who you are. Okay, so that's a trust factor. Now, the expert, this is your senior business partner. They don't have that type of trust with your prospect. Okay, they don't have that trust. So you have to edify your senior business partner. You're the trust factor. The senior business partner is the expert. They know the information. So utilizing our colors that we spoke about earlier, this is how you edify your senior business partner. On the edification, you're going to edify your senior business partner like successful. What color would that be? Successful. That would be your reds. Knowledgeable. That would be your greens. That's going to hit your greens. Helpful. That's going to be your yellows. Okay? So if you're talking to a yellow, you're going to hit them too. Then your fun. Blues. See, you want to make sure in the edification, you're hitting all the different colors. So the edification I use, if I'm edifying my senior business partner, I would say, hey, John, my senior business partner is definitely successful and they're making money. I didn't say how much money. I said they're making money. So if you've got the check, you're making money. Okay? And they're knowledgeable. They know 110% of the information. They love helping people and they love having fun. This is the person I'm going to introduce you to. So do the edification before you do the three-way call, okay? So the prospect has already heard. They're going to speak to this awesome leader. You've already done the edification. So when you get on the phone, you've already done your edification, and you put the prospect on and introduce them to the senior business partner. Senior business partner, this is my prospect, such and such. They're great people. They have a couple questions. Prospect, this is my senior business partner, the person I told you about. And then you turn it over to the senior business partner. You put it on mute and don't say anything. Have your notepad listening in. Okay? Very, very important not to say anything, because what you don't want to do is when the senior business partner is answering questions of the prospect, you come in and say, hey, tell them about the compensation plan. Now you just de-edified the senior business partner, the expert. Don't do that. The only time you come back in the conversation is when the senior business partner says, hey, come back in. That's the only time. Other than that, you put your phone on mute, allow the expert to close the deal for you. Okay? This is how this works. Very, very important. You respect the senior business partner time by letting them know by text, letting them know you have a three-way call set up at a certain time. And when you get that senior business partner on the phone with your prospect, you introduce, because you've already done your edification before you get them on the phone. And then you put it on mute and allow the senior business partner to answer all the questions and make the sale. Okay? That's how you edify properly in this business, folks. If you become a professional person that edifies, become a professional edifier. Okay? If you follow these steps, you take time to learn this skill set, guys, you're going to have a lot of success. Okay? Now, your fifth step, three-way call with the senior business partner to answer your prospect's question. I just went over how you do that. This is very important. Allow the senior business partner to close the deal. Okay? Don't think you have to be the deal. Take the focus off of you and put it on your senior business partner. The person that edifies the best, guys, they're going to win big. So watch this video over and over and over again. This is a skill set. This is not overnight. This is not some get rich quick. It takes time to learn a skill set. When I personally enroll someone, I said, give me 24 months. 24 months of you being coachable and trainable, I can coach you to a six-figure income. This is what I tell people. I don't want just to bring people in the business, okay? Now, if they want to take advantage of all the travel deals, all the savings, that's great. I want to find out this up front. Why are they in this business? If they're looking to earn some additional income, I want to make sure they're teachable and coachable. And they give me enough time to coach them, to go through these trainings, to learn. Guys, this is key. You must master skill sets. So watch this video over and over and over again. Let it sink in to where your excitedness like the back of your hand. You know it because you took time to study, to learn, to go through the process which is needed to become a success in this business. So with that, guys, it's Keenith signing out. We'll see you on the next training.